Good evening and welcome you to the. Good evening. I'm like, fucking fuck up to the. I tried to go live and then all this shit started popping up and I didn't know it was live. Sorry. That's just how I roll. You know, my life is nothing but chaos. I'm Combat Cricket. Chave Lopez from Colorado, former 31 Bravo military police and your best friend. A little time in Iraq, a little time in Haiti, Natty Guard. You know, doing what I do just to piss off. Just with a job description. Miss Kittens.
I am Jenny. I'm an Air Force veteran, and now I go to school online. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Short and sweet. Uncle Si.
And you make really cool TikToks.
I do.
Yeah.
I do make silly TikToks.
Uncle Si, Dave, Army Reserves, Army National Guard. I was pretty much, and I was just mechanic. We old school, black boots. Woo woo. Now I just try to make people laugh.
You do on Call of Duty constantly.
I believe you.
We'll talk about it. I'm gonna start streaming, recording our stuff, and
Boss,
so
real quick, your Facebook is not accessible.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see what's going on. It says ready to go live. I say go live. I gave it access and it's not letting me.
Because I had to even do that for the Crossroads page.
Yeah.
Right before this too.
Now it says live.
Weird.
But yeah. Well, I'm the sauce boss, sitting here snacking on some elk bar from On It.
I hate you.
I know.
And,
he was playing the game the other night, and he's sitting there. I can hear him chomping on some of this elk stuff. I'm like, man, I'm so jelly of you right now. I love elk.
Dude, this stuff's hard to get a hold of. But anyway, I'm an aircraft maintainer. Worked all the bombers. I'm a beekeeper officially. B-52, B2, B1. Worked a little bit of 135s, U2s, and everything else deployed. Right now, I do my sauce boss gig, and today was pretty cool. I was rolling around in my. I haven't named her. I want to name my truck Ruby.
Ooh.
No, I already know Ruby.
I don't care if you know a Ruby.
Ruby truck. No.
How about Dorothy? Dorothy.
Does your Ruby truck look like my truck?
Dorothy. She's finally got ruby red slippers.
Ruby is the name of my Elantra.
Yeah.
Name's taken.
But mine's a truck with red shoes.
Dorothy. Ruby red slippers.
Yes.
Wizard of Oz.
I don't know if I've.
And it's a red truck and Twister too.
Yeah.
With Dorothy on the back.
We'll see. I don't know.
I'll think of something else.
But no, just kind of going around getting everything ready. It's kind of weird. I was talking to some guys today on TikTok. And it was like, I haven't smoked anything in a couple days. And I noticed that I don't do that before a big smoke. I don't know if it's like a mental thing where I don't actually do a lot of major cooking before I have to do some major cooking. Like let my body reset and get ready for the event. But I'll be smoking a 400-pound hog for an event here Friday and Saturday. And that's going to take a lot of time. So
I was going to comment on that part on your tiki-taki where
crouton.
I was like, it's like back in the old days in high school football where they tell you no sex before the game.
Yep. Women to make your knees weak, Rocky.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't grill or cook before a big one at 400 pounds. Oh, 400 pounds, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat.
It is, and there's gonna be a lot of people, so it's really cool. Other than that, just kind of prepping for the food truck, getting everything handled. BBQ is becoming a corporation. It's kind of weird to even say that phrase, like BBQ Corp with BBQ sauce and BBQ foods and catering. under.
Bro, we definitely got for the sauce football. We definitely got to get you a chain link handcuff thing, so you can be like, "Hi, I'm here for Barbecue Corps." You know,
They have to be fuzzy though. But no, yeah. So that'd be kind of cool. Been working on a lot of stuff, getting my trademarked. It's very annoying, but doing a lot of the last couple of months. I've been doing a lot of more businessman kind of stuff. So other than that, just trying to stay positive. Dave saw it today. I ran into an old Army vet coming out of Sam's. He saw my truck, which is very hard to miss, especially now.
No kidding.
He came up and told me, thank me for my service. He loved what I was doing. He didn't even know what I was doing. I just told him, about the company and what I do. And I sat there and talked to him for a minute.
You were like, with the card, boop, boop, boop.
He's from out of town and he wanted to support. So I told him he can order it online, but mainly wanted to talk to him, see what branch he was in. And, and it was kind of cool, but you never know, giving people that minute to just out of your day. And I was busy, like running around, getting stuff done, like my TPS sensors on my truck weren't working. So I got those working. The original graphic that's on the other side of the truck was peeling on a section for some reason. So I got to get that done. So I'm getting all this stuff knocked out, stopping at the store, got to go do this, got to go do that. And you just kind of take yourself back for a minute. Your day might be busy, but you just got to stop sometimes and just give someone that common courtesy and give them a minute. It's just a minute.
And like me and you were talking, who knows how long it's been since that vet has actually talked to another vet.
Yep.
And if it takes 5 or 10 minutes, I do it in the store when I go on beer strolls. I'll see guys with, Korean vet hats or something. I got my Desert Storm hat on and we sit and shoot the breeze 10 minutes and they're like, oh, hey, I got to go. He's like, yeah, the old lady's waiting for me too. And, but 5 or 10 minutes, might make their day.
Exactly.
And it makes
gives you perspective. Yeah.
It
gives you some perspective on life.
My day too. Yeah.
So that's about me. Jade's all yours.
Now my phone's getting alerts. Mother bitches. Sorry.
I got to get my
Can you read it?
ding ready.
I blame the heat.
Do you know what this is?
Dostorama 180286. What?
Something Coast Guard?
You did it.
I don't. Did you go in the Coast Guard?
No, it's from
What?
Alien.
Oh,
yeah,
Alien.
that's what the.
Oh,
she joined the Coast Guard. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
really
not laughing at you. But
I'm debating on it actually, Felix.
Are you?
I found out that I'm actually still young enough to join being fire service.
You're gonna do the Coast Guard though?
Why
You live in
not?
Colorado. You live in Colorado.
I would move.
bro, Colorado has.
Would you go active again?
Colorado has a Navy CB battalion, which totally blew my mind.
Well, they work on all kind of shite. So
Yeah, but a landlocked state with Navy, why even?
Yeah,
I am
'cause
not.
it's Navy.
That's funny, Audie.
I actually was looking it up. I make height and weight right now.
She's going to be a torpedo for the Coast Guard. We need to freaking board that ship. Send the Jade. The Coast Guard's getting a Jade dam.
That is good. I like that.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, they made a movie about the Coast Guard with the pararescue guys that go in after the fishermen and stuff. It had
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah,
The Guardian.
Yeah, that was actually a decent flick. And it was loosely based on truth.
My great uncle was actually in the Coast Guard, and he was an icebreaker, or on an icebreaker. So.
That's a very big
cool
description.
shit.
Like he was an icebreaker. He's out there like.
I guess the Coasties. I guess the Coasties were actually in Vietnam, and they actually have been in a bunch of battles for the U.S. too. We make fun of the puddle pirates, but they actually do some real world missions.
Yeah, they brought him into Vietnam for a little bit, and then they took him out, and they never did anything until the USS Cole, I think, was when they started deploying again. to do fleet security. You know, because you know,
I
like
don't
not like
know
the
if
fleet
I'm
ships
actually
have guns
able to
and
do that.
shit. You know, not like the fleet ships have like giant guns
Right.
and armament where they can like see boats coming at them.
Because it's actually pretty hard to get into the Air Force after being in
Army.
the other branches. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because they
Yeah,
do
we're
like the
sus.
prior service. They're suspicious of
want?
us.
What do you want? What do you want? You just want good food at the chow hall? You can go to the mall.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing that it's going to probably be about the same with the Space Force, but I was just like, I thought about the Coast Guard a few years back that I was just like, don't sound all that bad. I would have to change a lot of shit.
Should. I think you should do it.
Hey, we'll support you whatever you decide.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yep.
No thanks, but my hat is from Alien, so.
Well, you know, we will talk you out of whatever you decide. I mean, support you.
I'm a very stubborn person.
No, you don't say.
Heard it from a friend. I'm just downloading my memes.
Every time I see the words halfway there, I instantly think of the song.
Bon Jovi, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took me a couple weeks of not thinking of 8675309 every time I heard the word Jen when we were on the show.
Felix was playing that on his live the other day.
Yeah.
I was so tempted to type my theme song, but I was like, I don't want this to stick.
Yes, I do. I was tall enough to go into the Army. The thing I would say right now would be my swim. I am not the strongest swimmer, so I would definitely have to train up on that.
A lot of people get that twisted up. You'll learn to swim.
Oh yeah. Well, like in the movie, Ashton Kutcher was, state champ swimmer and all of that. And he was like one of the worst ones in the pool. They taught everybody how to swim. Yeah.
I think that's the only thing when you hear stories about like the guys that go through buds, and they have all the beefcake dudes. The only people that actually do well is if you have a background. Now, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't help you out right now. But the people that have a background in water, swimmers do really well. Swimmers and runners do well.
I should have joined the Coast Guard.
Not that great of a runner.
Well,
that was my only like.
Because it's a mile and a half. I don't remember female to male. It was actually pretty close in the same. It's a mile and a half run, push-ups, sit-ups, and then you had to swim 100 meters. No, I don't know.
That's one length of a pool, so it's probably a little bit longer.
Well, and like in active duty in the Army,
but there was no time on them. Sorry, what I was getting to. There was no time that I needed to make on the swim. I just had to be able to do it. Is what I read.
How are you blocked and still posting?
You could probably doggy paddle it and be all right.
What? Who's blocked?
My husband can't even doggy paddle. Like I used to be a swim instructor on base. I don't know.
I thought
I don't know
what you guys do. You're white, you swim, you got good credit. You don't get shot at by the cops.
Let's don't even get started on his credit. The man doesn't have any. He's an anomaly.
Aren't I? I'm supposed to be the best swimmer.
No. My husband can't swim. He's on his first marriage, has one kid, no credit, and he's an E6. He's a freaking unicorn.
He's what? Unicorn?
You're gonna wind up 20 years later. It's gonna come out. He was a fucking spy. He's been infiltrating America. Like, dude, you guys have the worst cover ever. They're like, dude, you took the wrong cover. Shit.
Yes, this is Sasabas.
What's up, Kenny Jones Jr.? What's up? That's one of my barbecue.
I know. I was keeping it up there until you saw it.
Sorry, I'm adding my memes so we can do our thing because I did get a rather good amount of them. So you can be like, hey, you.
Audie, you had 2 ex-wives. I think 2 ex-wives. I lost track. I can't remember which one you're on now. But you had ex-wives that helped you destroy your credit, so I'll give you a pass on that one, bro.
Yeah, I had one that helped me really obliterate my shit, but I also don't really live in the world where it ever matters to me. Like I tell people, like, dude, I don't even know what my score is. I just don't buy shit when I don't want it, and I buy shit when I want it. I'm like, it's one of those things, you know. I don't really let it get me twisted up. Some man-made number to make people like, whatever, eat a dick.
Yeah, well, like me, and luckily I'm at a place right now, you know. I don't have to worry about my credit score. You know what I mean? It's like my house is good. I don't drive. I don't need to. I don't care about it. You know, I got money for me and I'm happy camper.
Well, even with business, they like it matters to a point, but it's like mine's not horrible. It's not like stellar.
Yeah.
But it's not, you know.
Oh, trust me. I'm sure mine's not stellar. I got like a repossession of a car. I've got default on loans. The one thing I don't have is student loans. When I went through, I paid for it all. So,
yeah, I had a little bit of student loans, but I paid that shit off like my first couple years in the military with the pennies that they paid us.
In case you guys aren't on the same
Facebook
page.
Frank.
The Air Force says, huh, instead of like the ooh stuff. Yeah.
How does that go?
No, the Air Force goes, oh yeah. What is it? That thing on TikTok when they go,
oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I try to get Kyle to do that every time he's on his live. I'm like, you know,
Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm like, say it.
That's our battle cry.
You know what I want to hear, Kyle? Say it.
Room service.
For school.
Yeah, spicy crouton. Oh my god, I would be screwed if they did that. Michelle Anthony is spicy.
There's a Netflix show. I want to say it's called Black Mirror or something, where their whole society is based on a score, and that was definitely kind of like a like that
Black
show
Mirror was a really good movie show. And I think one of my
Frank
sci-fi was it the one where the girl, like, she was kind of in the middle, and that day it just went down and she couldn't rent a car.
She cracked.
She couldn't make it to the wedding, and they had this little up and pretty much like and dislike button on their freaking shirts, and it was just I would be so screwed. I still only have 248 followers on my freaking TikTok, bro. Yeah, you couldn't you couldn't go into like a coffee shop unless you had over like 50,000 likes and shit like that. And then like if you went under, it was like an execution.
Oh, that makes sense.
Remember that? Everyone got on there, and
it's like they put you in jail. You're like a social outcast and you can't really do anything.
Yeah. And then you're on TV, and so you get like 1 million dislikes, and then you get electrocuted.
I don't remember that being a part of the ending. I might have fallen asleep, but I definitely remember everything going wrong for her.
Well, they did it in that show, and they did it in another sci-fi show. Remember the show Sliders? Remember that show Sliders?
Mm-hmm.
Where they had the wormhole?
Yeah.
That's where they did that one. And on that show, they went to a place and didn't know, they'd always walk into another reality and be like, what's going on here? And mess shit up. And that one, that's what happened. Once you got in trouble, they brought you and you were like strapped down on live TV, and everyone just disliked you. Pretty much the equivalent of throwing stones. And then you got murdered.
I have a story.
And Kenny, it took me forever to figure out when people started using USAF/SF. I was like, there's no special forces in the Air Force.
Yes, there is.
It's Space Force, because they're still together, kind of technically.
Security forces.
Oh, security force.
He's an MP in the Air Force.
Yeah, he was a MP in Minot. I don't know. We were literally mirrored the time each other were there, and I'm like, I don't know how I didn't know this, brother, because
I'm glad I asked. I didn't know. I thought I knew and didn't. Thank you.
Okay, so you brought up the stoning thing before I forget about this. So there was an attempted, so it was 2 nights ago, attempted like mass shooting that almost happened in Fort Worth. So
Jesus.
there was a party, and there was a disagreement where the suspect left, retrieved a firearm. I don't know if they said it was a pistol or not. Retrieved a firearm, came back and started shooting people at the party. Shot multiple people. One person ended up dead. But when they got there, there was actually 2 people dead. The shooter was stoned to death.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Damn.
The people he was shooting at were throwing rocks and like landscaping bricks at him and stoned him to death.
Fucking right. You
Self-defense.
and Felix. What are you talking about? What's Audie talking about?
He thinks we're twinsies. See, he's
Oh,
got
'cause you're-
my beard is yellow. His beard is black.
He has
it's a
the
different color.
forest green. I have the OD green.
Yeah, it's a different color green. We're close. Oh, spicy crouton for the burn.
It's all good. She's like about to marry a crayon eater, so her
okay.
word doesn't really count. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Jared, what's going on? That's Jared from Sacred Mountain.
Oh, hello.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wait, you mean this place?
Yeah. Watching
I'm in
from
Vegas.
Vegas. Are you with rich.com?
Heck, it seemed like just this morning you guys were in Temecula. Holy crack.
Yeah, they were in Cali. They were taking that bike around. You can buy tickets and raffle tickets for the bike. So if you follow them on there, get raffle tickets. I don't ride motorcycles, but hey, you know what? I'll pump it. Mini Me says hi. Hello. But so,
Can't read those comments. What?
Audie, you're colorblind. Everything looks great to you, bro. I lived
going
with
to
you
dinner
for
in
a
30
while.
minutes. Nice. Tell him hi. Tell him hello. I'm still pumping it. Got some left. Still have like 3 cases to go before we can cut that check. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Everyone repping it.
Mine is. I used mine already, so the jar.
I don't want to use it.
I know. I put my jar in my shit hit the fan box just in case. It's like because if shit hits the fan, you got to have a good sauce.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. That's
you gotta be able to queue. You gotta be able to queue.
No, that stuff is so good. And because we're moving, I have to clear out the contents of the deep freezer. So I've just been putting Felix's sauce on like everything. Be like, you get sauce and you get sauce. And it's our
fucking sauce today. I had, because I'm so graceful. It's like, I think it's going to be like a graceful story that happened to me once a week because that's just how my life is. I'm chaos.
Michael.
So this morning I was going to use Red's hot sauce because on breakfast food I just do sometimes. And I went to shake it. The fucking cap wasn't on, and it was a big jug, okay? Big jug cap not on. But I went to shake it pretty much and it just went all over the fucking place.
Oh no!
Yeah, we can't.
You put that shit on everything. I literally got that shit on everything.
And it stains because of the vinegar and the.
Oh, I like quickly got it up. I don't know how I didn't get it on my actual clothing, but it was like all up my arm, my bare foot, my cabinet, my floor.
You had one bare foot.
No, I had 1 foot behind me, so it only hit 1 foot.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's the question here.
I've actually done something.
We're rolling around with one bare foot.
I've actually done something similar like that, Jade, where like with the ketchup bottles where the lid didn't get actually closed and you go to shake it and it goes floor to ceiling. And you're like, you just stand there for a second and look at the bottle, and you look at the mess like, oh, fuck, I got to clean this up.
I'm going to make this worse. I saw it flying at my face. Dodged it.
That's how I roll in Colorado. I know. She's on that, devil's lettuce out there. I mean, she doesn't partake.
I don't know what I just
Frank's hot sauce on everything. It's so good. No. Barbecue habanero sauce on everything. I had one I said yesterday. I said it perfectly on my TikTok live. It wasn't habanero. It was not even habanero. I said it. I'm like
habanero.
No, it was so bad. I was just like, I can't remember. Like,
now,
man,
since you're purposely trying to mispronounce it, you're mispronouncing it.
Yeah, I said it, and I was just like, man, Jade's ears are probably percolating, ready to just kicking shit. Doesn't know why her legs trying to kick a shin that's not there.
It was like habanero or some stuff like that, dude. It was crazy. I was dying.
Habanero. But
habanero.
We're close enough, guys. I finished all my downloads.
The rest of your sauce?
All right, cool. I will take it.
Done.
I will take it down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll see how many cases I have left, and I will just.
Kristen, that's terrible. Oh no, I've done similar to that. I've actually done one worse because my kitchen has a ceiling fan, and so when I went like that one time, it hit the ceiling fan and just went around the kitchen, like everywhere around the ceiling and the walls around the kitchen.
You're tall enough that if you put your arm up, you'll hit your ceiling fan. It took me a Swiffer to hit mine.
I just like spill a little bit of salt on the counter, and I don't freak, but I'm like, God dang it! And it's like I have a little bitty tray. Little bowls next to my stove where I pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, pinch of this Italian herb stuff I make. Just like a pinch of this. This is a teaspoon. That's a tablespoon. That's a bit. And I spilled that, and I'm just like, God. And you guys are talking about like major, like.
Yeah, I've done major messes. I tripped with a bag of flour and.
What kind of mushrooms were you on?
Nothing.
Well,
when I made Christmas cookies, the bag just went of flour. It was all over the place. Like I said, this is could become a freaking weekly thing.
That's 22 right there, Edward Anderson. That's Tackle 22 Fishing. He takes vets and stuff out fishing, and toss some poles in the water, and
he gets good fish. They've been having good luck lately.
Oh, yeah, follow him on TikTok. Met him on TikTok. Really cool guy. Really cool dude. So we're going to toss in some memes. I don't have my deal because I wasn't really supposed to be here.
I'm petty. I would do it. Just saying, I'd do it.
Oh.
Just to piss him off.
No. Yeah. I watched a video where a girl like broke into her ex-boyfriend's house and like had 4 gallons of glitter.
Oh.
Gallons.
Oh.
And the fine glitter, I'm sure.
And she threw it. Was so fine that it stuck to the drywall.
Oh no!
And she literally like sat in the living room, was like, "Woo!" and went in his bedroom, "Woo!" And I was like, all I think in my head was murder. Like, I came home, it's not even like
murder.
Like it's one of those things like when the cops are talking to me and I'm sitting there like just shaking, and I'm like, they're like talking calmly, and they're like, "What are you doing, sir?" I'm like, "I don't really know what's going on, officer, but I just can't stop this. Could you grab my arm, please? I just can't stop." And she's just like, ragdoll. That's just let it go. Just leave. Just walk away. Be not the bigger person. Just go do your own shit. There's no reason to do shit that's vindictive and stuff like that because you just go into the mud.
No, it's the vindictive bitches that go after the new girlfriend, right?
Like I remember my ex-wife, a buddy of mine, when I was in North Dakota, he was that guy that thought he was a player. I'm like, dude, you're in Minot, North Dakota. There's like 6 black dudes and you're cheating on your girlfriends. Like, it's not hard to find out where you are. This place is small. There's like 6 of us, and he would get caught and they would scratch his paint job and break his window and shit. And I'm like, I remember looking at my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, look, if you ever get pissed enough at me to think you want to mess with my truck, just come and swing on me. Because I tell you, that'll go a lot better than you cutting into my custom paint job.
Don't touch my
slashing. Slashing my, like at the time I had a little Suzu Amigo with 335 35 17s, which are vet tires, all $400 a piece. I'm like,
Nice.
I'd much rather you come and swing on me. I'll even give it to you. And
Yeah.
you can connect. No kicking in the nuts. No messing with the truck. 2 rules I still live by. You know, don't fuck my truck. Like straight up. Don't mess with the ride.
I started dating a guy and they had broken up and this girl was fucking pissed. They had been like not together for like 2-3 months or something like that. And then granted that this early 20s and stuff like that. So 2-3 months is finished. She freaking smothered my car with lipstick, red lipstick on my white car. She broke my gas cap, the door, and the gas cap, and got caught by one of the neighbors trying to pour Mountain Dew into my gas tank.
Jesus.
And I've never even met the girl or anything like that. It wasn't like they were still dating.
Yeah,
she just wanted to take it out. She was mad about them not being together, and I was the new girl. I wasn't even with him.
I started going out with a gal. One night I was at the bar with some friends, and this dude comes up. He's like, "Hey, you know that girl I'm going out? It's my ex-girlfriend." And I looked at him. I'm like, "Well, maybe if you were better, she'd still be your girlfriend."
Miss Reba.
Mother of Reba in the house. All right, now definitely gonna go into memes. So if anyone has one of these,
let me catch up with these, please, and then go.
Yeah, I've never messed with vehicles, but I have mailed poop to people.
Mail?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I have a couple that I've gotten from people.
Oh, that's funny.
The past
that's funny, yeah.
couple weeks since I've been doing what I do. Yeah. Psycho. So this is something.
Yeah, but when I told her to freaking meet me one day, she wouldn't because she knew I would fucking fight.
They never.
Because she knew you were psycho.
You fucked with my car.
Yeah, if I got all the ladies, oh no,
yeah, I do kind of want to know that, but we'll circle back. Felix wants to do his memes.
Oh,
in light of the Olympics, here we go. Yes. Olympics coming up. That's female pole vaulting.
That's mean.
Female
pole vaulting.
Well, hey, it is Russia. It is Russia. You never know.
Happy birthday to me. Wait.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Felix.
I'll be back.
Wait, did they have a transgender on the Olympic team?
They had a few transgenders this year on the Olympic teams. Yes.
Yes,
they
did.
They had actually a binary one too in skateboarding.
Yeah. That tell my kids this was Forrest Gump and Lieutenant Dan.
Yes.
Even though I like Brady, I'm sorry. I'm a fan. And I don't know if I did this one, but first cowgirl. You're back on family.
Oh,
family.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Jen, you keeping up with the comments?
I'm looking at them. Yeah.
And this is what I want to be.
Oh, that would be cool. A Dodge. I saw one of those get built. Oh my God, bro! Those Dodge
deliver sauce.
Wagons. Yeah. Oh, that'd be smooth.
Dude, I want to deliver sauce. I want that logo in red, same color.
Same color. Ed, that's funny.
One bend over. Oh God.
Yes.
Boom.
And that's totally me. Yep, I had a salad today. Shit ain't done anything. It's fucking huge. And this is for all the Navy folks out there.
And most of them will agree that that's what happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why Navy almost got me because of that stupid movie, but no. Nay, I say. That's a pretty cool cloud.
Oh yeah.
Little sniper, little military. This one's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. I had to call it cute because it is. This one coming up. This dude looks like he's 68, retired from the post office and enjoying his second daughter's wedding. That little kid is just
is funny.
It'd be great to have that picture of him and then literally see him when he's in his 60s or 70s
and have the same outfit.
Outfit, give him a donut or something or wherever that is and let him go. Rational thinking. Society.
True.
So this was an actual show, but it wasn't Elmo. Wasn't it a parody show talking about Elmo? Because
I don't know what it's from.
I remember the cartoon, not the cartoon, but I remember the show where it was like thinking of, do right kids eat vegetables, and he just like literally goes to the vegetables and then face dives into the white powder. And for Tackle 22 Fishing, you'll love this one right here.
Oh yeah.
Game warden, anything on your boat today it shouldn't be? Nope, just you. They do a very good job of what they're supposed to do. We need them out there on the water, making everything more shitty. I mean, safe. And this is so true.
Yes.
I was like, that is not a Mustang.
I hate to say it.
There is one at my son's school, and it is just horrible.
You can't just change something and call it a Mustang. Like, oh, the new Mustang.
Talk about.
Oh, this is the new Mustang. Woo!
Yeah.
Just calling shit the Mustang. Here we go.
The
Snapple.
That's funny.
I want those.
Bye, Chris.
You can actually make them. You can find an app. There's an app, and you can actually send like pictures and make your own. That's how I make my stuff on Teespring. But you can go and just buy it yourself. Actually, you can do it on Teespring.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would totally run in those.
Yeah.
Snapple.
Hey, Eleanor.
That's funny. True.
True.
Yeah.
All my friends that have businesses are going through it. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can pull that. Oh yeah, I can't really pull that one in right now. It takes a second for me to load these. Barbecue smoke when you have 3.
That's funny.
And for all that haven't seen the unnamed truck, because I actually haven't named my truck yet. So I don't like Ruby. I like Ruby, but again, in Ruby, obviously, I can name my truck what I want to.
Make it a contest.
Damn.
Make it a contest. Winner gets a jar of sauce. Name Felix's truck contest.
Straight out the Wowsha. Dave was there. I was doing disco in the car wash.
Yep. Oh, Ellie. Ah, cool. Hi.
Yeah. So we were doing disco in the car wash. Welcome to the car wash.
I was just gonna say.
That movie was funny.
So I kind of have that, not really, but yeah, it's just so much fun driving, and I always forget that I'm 3.5 inches higher, and so when I step out the first couple times, because I usually kind of do like a little half step, and now I'm like, oh, the ground's not there. Oh, yep, still high. So,
how about Clifford?
Ooh.
No, it's not a. If it was a diesel.
But it's lifted, and did you just identify its gender?
Yes, I did, because I can, because I own it. I have paperwork. I identified the shit out of its gender. So, Jade, you didn't see, since you didn't see it, I'll let you know what I actually named the show today. It says the Nexus of Veterans Anonymous. Come in, sit down. All are welcome. And banana pudding is baked, then cooled. Just saying.
I don't know.
They were trying to get it started last night. Everybody in the comments was like banana pudding. And I was like, don't, just shush, don't.
It's all good. It does go in the oven. But anyway, Webb's not here. So, ha. He's out being a good dad.
Well, see, and I forgot Audie is one of them War Damn Eagle people too. So him and Webb are on the same page with a lot of things.
Well, they sleep with relatives, so does their account pretty much matter?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like whatever. Alabama, Mississippi, just make it one big state. Thank me for my service. Yeah, because of my rims. Actually, it's kind of weird because I've been driving around in that truck for a pretty hot minute.
Yeah.
And
with the wrap.
No.
Oh, my puddin is baked and cold. Yes.
I'm not even reading it. I saw been pudding and no.
And
it is not my fight.
But I did notice that the same way I look at vehicles, I look at other things also from the bottom up.
Yep.
And I look at rims first, then I look at the vehicle. And that actually it's one of those things like, wow, people actually do notice it even more. So hey, it's a whole thing. It's marketing. It's what it is.
Oh yeah.
So and I'm happy. I got the airbags on the back. I got airlift airbags on the back, which I can control from
yes.
on my phone. Free Applebee's for 1 year.
We're fancier than Applebee's here. We go to what is that?
Chili's. I go to Chili's.
Steakhouse.
Ooh.
Outback or not Outback? It's freaking.
I go to Shenanigans.
I like that place.
Bitches.
I do
a place called Shenanigans.
I do Hy-Vee. I do.
There was like there used to be a bar
anymore.
We used to.
Bennigan's.
Back home.
Bennigan's is another good one.
BOGO.
I do Hy-Vee for breakfast, then I do the other one for lunch, and then another one for dinner.
Yeah, that's what we do too.
Our Denny's just closed.
It did?
Yeah, the Denny's closed. Well, dude, they were
Denny's
horrible.
closed here for
Denny's closed
a few years ago when they had that
Boston's.
whole debacle about police or
Boston's
serving police.
Garbage here. Like I had Boston's at a place. I can't remember where I was at, but it was actually really good. The rotisserie chicken. You get a half rotisserie chicken, and I was like, wow, that's pretty tasty. And then the Boston's here sucked big arse. It was horrible. Ellie, have a good night.
Thanks for popping in.
Thanks for coming in. Hope everything's good.
Well, and like I try to tell people, they're like, I thought you said this place had good food. I'm like, well, I thought it was. And they were like, well, it sucked. I'm like, probably a different cook.
Texas Roadhouse. That's what I couldn't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love the Monte Cristo. Oh, my God. Monte Cristo, ham and cheese, fried, and then dipped in jelly.
Like it's wild, like as in lit? Like, what is the fucking terminology?
Bussin'? I think that's what kids say nowadays.
Is it bussin'? What is cap or whatever the fuck that means?
Cap means you're lying.
Oh, no cap then.
No cap. No cap. So no cap. Take the cap off. I'm learning. I refuse. It's either awesome, good, bodacious. I'm not saying
I don't
cap.
think I've seen a Bennigan's in
I think Bennigan's closed.
15 years? Probably longer.
Are there any Bennigan's open?
Boston Market was another good one, Audie. Yeah, their freaking meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Oh,
they've gone downhill though. At least the ones in Vegas.
Oh, bummer.
There's a Boston Market just down the road from here.
Iowa?
Illinois?
Iowa? Illinois?
The S is silent. Illinois.
It's Illinois.
Are you correcting me, white woman?
Are you mansplaining?
Damn straight.
Try to stop saving me. There's one in North Dakota, Ohio.
Have you seen that?
Texas.
I don't know if it's a TikToker. I know it's a video that these two guys are freaking arguing at a gas station, and this Southern mama comes around and she just get in the car, and everybody like stitched it like. You don't have to tell me get in the car. Fuck, man. Like, you don't piss off Southern women.
I'd be getting in somebody else's car. I didn't even know if I heard that.
Well, and the other dude that had nothing to do with it, because I guess this is the wife of one of the guys, the other dude just fucking takes the fuck off. It's like, that is freaking hilarious.
Dude,
because
she
was.
In Dubuque, Dave.
Dubuque?
That's a little bit of a distance from Des Moines.
Dubuque?
Des Moines. There's none in Des Moines.
Yeah, we got jack squat here.
Clear Lake.
Speaking of Iowa, Uncle
Umberdale.
Cy, Slipknot.
Oh yeah. So Joey Jordanson, for those that don't know, was the drummer of the band Slipknot, and he's from here in Des Moines. And I knew about it like 2 hours before everybody else on the interwebs did because it's local. And the bad part is he had some health issues. He had some kind of weird muscular disease or something like that, which is why he had to quit the band to begin with. He couldn't do the drumming anymore. And he went on a big health kick. They even did a 20-minute news segment here in Iowa about, the health kick, how he ate, worked out, all of that. So, I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's not a surprise,
I just read something that's weird on Bennigan's website. I don't think Bennigan's is owned by Americans anymore because coming soon, El Salvador, Guatemala, Pakistan. What the fuck is there going to do with Bennigan's in Pakistan? Honduras and Nicaragua. But Pakistan? What the hell are they going to do?
Do you want... why?
And it says coming soon. They have 2 in Qatar.
Would you go to
Qatar? I could understand.
One in Mexico.
Ish.
Another one in Mexico. Mexico.
No, really.
El Salvador, El
Salvador. He was a founding
Cyprus.
member. He died in his sleep. He was a founding member. He used to, when they first started, they were doing local shows in bars, for 45 people. And then to blow up as big as they did worldwide, that's kind of a shock. But like I said, around here, because I knew of his health issues and stuff like that, it's sad, but I wasn't surprised.
Hey, you burn both into both candles, it just kind of...
He actually did some good around the town. He did some donations for music programs here in the area and stuff like
people
that.
To give back.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because kind of happened with 303 from here. They made it big being from Colorado and all about Colorado, and then they got kind of popular and they did not give a fuck about 303.
Yeah.
Or the 303.
Well, you got to think. So
and then they went.
I have a friend who has a company that's big now, and he actually, where he got big, he doesn't give a shit about it. It's not where he got big. He got big because of his hard work. And he's nationwide, almost worldwide. And he pretty much said, screw you to the town that he did it in, because they literally, and when you look back at it, did not help or support him at all.
Well, that's like
everyone else, everywhere else, while he happened to live there, because he still grinded, worked his ass off and made it. But the town he was in, you could ask people in the town. It's almost like if you ask people where Marilyn Manson was, born, or Dave Chappelle, everyone's like, yeah, Dave Chappelle's from here. Yeah, he's from here. And you'd ask them about the company. They're like, who's that? That's one of those things that you feel kind of burned by the place that didn't really support you.
Well, it took over 10 years for Slipknot to come back to Des Moines to do a concert, because the 2 local FM rock stations would not play them.
Yep.
I'm like, one of the biggest bands right now from your hometown, and you won't play them on the radio. So, they got a love-hate with Des Moines kind of thing. They live here, but they still can't get played on the radio.
I have a thing we need to put to a vote.
Okay.
So I think we shit can the cards I gave you for Family Feud, because they're kind of lame. And we just go back to normal Family Feud.
Or we just keep using those as regular Family Feud.
Mix them in.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny. You
My
get a really...
OCD is won't let that happen. Because this is the regular cards. And this is the late night.
Ooh, yeah, that would really mess
Oh, that would bug me too.
Mix them.
Maybe I'll just keep it like a 2 separate.
Yeah,
aisles.
pick one from each go. You get a different.
Frank, I missed total.
But this one, I haven't even opened this stack. There's one other stack that I haven't opened either.
I miss good Korean food. like street food, like slaw dogs, or
they had kimchi burgers,
How
Oh,
is a slaw dog?
Oh, a slaw dog is you come out of a bar and there's a little Korean lady with a hibachi.
Yep.
And she's got every condiment known to man behind her. And you just tell her what you want on it. And if you say slaw dog, that's everything. You get coleslaw, jalapenos, bacon, onions, barbecue sauce.
Yes.
You get everything.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I can't do coleslaw.
I'm not gonna lie. How I think, Captain America movie, they're looking for the secret serum for the super soldier. I think it's called what is it? Soju? Because I remember coming out of bars. I remember coming out of bars, getting the street food, getting pot stickers straight out of hot burning oil, putting it in a paper bag with one napkin, holding it in my hand and just eating them. Like they douse it with, sauce, and you're sitting there holding something that was just fried 2 seconds ago. And you're just like, just eating it, going back to your dorm, getting a taxi, you get there, you throw it away, and you're not burned or nothing. You don't feel shit.
Soju
but the next day when you're out there and you walking by during the daytime and they're out there frying it up, you're like, that's hot grease.
Yeah.
And you're thinking,
how did I hold that?
How did I not hold that paper bag with a paper towel?
We used to hit this place in Tongdashan, 2ID, TDC, and we'd come out of the bar, and right on the corner was a place that made slaw dogs and these little potato slices with seasoning, just like you said. They come right out of the fryer into a paper thing. They hand them to you, and you're like, oh, yum.
Nowhere. So who wants to join the salty crew tonight?
I have one. Yes.
You have
one? Hey, Felix, I'll bet.
We can break the tie. Felix is here.
I'll bet. Yes. Can you find soju in your liquor store?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Exactly.
So the thing about soju is that it's non-regulated in Korea. So you might get a strong batch or a light batch. It mixes well with everything, but since anything comes into the States, it has to be watered down. And so the first time there's a company, it's like Toto or Totu or whatever, something like. Anyway, I tried it. I was like, oh, soju, great. And then I bought some, poured it, chilled it, even did it like they do with the ginseng and the energy drink on ice.
Yeah.
And it was horrible. Give me the little green bottle or the big 3 liter, little green bottle or the big 3 liter.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Yes, exactly, Frank. Korean, the first shot of soju I had, we went to a bar and somebody told me to get a lizard shot.
Oh.
And I did the shot and then they showed me the bottle and there was a lizard like inside the bottle. I tried to outdrink a Korean older gentleman one night on soju, and that did not end well at all.
Nope, but I did outdrink a Korean gentleman on bourbon.
I outdrank one on beer.
Yeah.
But soju? Oh, no. My friends literally ended up carrying me back on base that night.
Yep.
Has Ducky even checked in yet? He said you did say he was available.
I sent him a message. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Audie, I can tell some dumbass stories about you, Audie.
Yep. I remember taking a guy, no name, back from downtown, brought him all the way on the taxi to the dorm, put him in his room, put him on his belly, put the garbage can there, close everything up. Like, all right, cool. We're going to go get some food. You just sleep it off. And a couple hours later, because we had dorm consolidarity being a U2 squadron, so everyone, either if you didn't live downtown, we lived in the same dorm because our schedule was our schedule. Like, we didn't play exercises. We didn't play fake war because we did real shit. And I remember we got the alarm about a disturbance in the dorm. All NCOs go back, and we're like, what the fuck happened? And the cops are there. They're carrying this guy out of his room in handcuffs. And you go into the room and it is destroyed. That little hutch where you put your TV that you have like 3 drawers in, it's knocked over. His TV's knocked over. There's a hole in the wall. His desk is knocked over. His bed is flipped over. We're like, what the fuck? He goes, I don't know. Someone came in my room and messed my room up. We're like, you were locked in your room.
Yeah, it was you
by yourself. Yeah. Welcome to Soju, because as soon as you're partying and everything is good, you're good. As soon as you come
Until
down
you're
and
not.
relax, that's when shit gets woohoo. Yeah. Because my smart ass, me being smart because I was an NCO and I'm like, wow, I'm living in a dorm for a couple months for the first time in a long time. And I went and bought my allotment. I went and bought my monthly allotment in beer in one day because I wanted to reproduce the picture from the Dr. Dre and Snoop video with all the beers in the fridge, like laid up. And I did that. Well, that's really cool to look at, except when you go out drinking that night and then you get so drunk that you stay in bed for 2 days. And the only time you come out is to put your leg out so you can anchor the world from spinning.
Yep.
And you're like,
on to the world.
and you're like, okay, I need to eat or drink something. And I go to my fridge. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I had no food. Both crispers full of beer. The whole, like everything, the door, everything. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I need to drink something cold. So I cracked the beer and it was Corona.
Ooh.
I cracked the beer and I just downed it. The best thing I could have ever did. The best thing. Like, I'm like, I could have done this 2 days ago.
Hair of the dog. You wake up in the morning, crack a beer, boom, bang.
Hair of the dog. Then I was able to go actually get something to eat. But yeah, I remember like it was a day and a half, and I kicked my leg out to put it on the ground just to make the world stop moving. Oh.
All right, we are almost at the hour mark, Mr. Ducky. Mr. Ducky, that's what the fuck.
Good morning.
Hi, Ducky.
Is it me and Ducky?
Ducky too.
Yeah.
Yes. For the tiebreaker game. Real quick before we get to the top of the hour, or the hour mark, and we go over our sponsor. I forgot to show this.
Oh,
side. Calm down.
And nobody called you on that slide yet.
I know. That's why I keep forgetting it, because I'm not getting called out for it. Regardless, Twitch, we are Veterans Anonymous. Our network is called our network is called Veterans Anonymous. You can find us on twitch.tv/vetsanon, YouTube Veterans Anonymous, Facebook Veterans Anonymous 22. We have shows Monday through Thursday. Currently, Monday Night Mayhem is on a hiatus for the summer with competitions that are coming up very close. We're excited for Miss Judy, and Lunchbox is doing his thing, books and family and everything else. When they return, they will be on, and I'm reading this frickin' web, it is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays when they return. At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Times on Tuesdays, you got Scramjet with W, Uncle Si, the American, and the traitor, Miss Kittens. I kid. You can catch us here Wednesday nights here at the Crossroads with myself, Uncle Si, Miss Kittens, the boss, the sauce boss. And of course, we like to bring on people. It doesn't matter if you're veteran or not. You want to play games or want to play a game. Thursdays, filling out your week with your safety brief, depending on our Friday shows and how it lines up and time frames and stuff like that. Because Sauce Boss does have Beard BQ and Bourbon.
Barbecue and Bourbon.
Sorry, excuse me. But that'll be on Fridays when he lines up a guest amazing show. But Thursdays, you can catch our Marines, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Full Metal Crayon Eaters. We do have a email you can see up on the screen. We also have, there's an echo. Baby Jesus is currently running over 3,000 miles across America to raise awareness for veteran suicide. You can find his Venmo here. If you will please at least share his link, or follow him on Facebook and watch his journey. I am chaos.
No, I'm the mischief maker.
It's all good. We'll get a slide up there, guys, and just let you know I'm on here. So because I will not be on this Friday with barbecue and bourbon because I will be smoking a 400-pound hog.
It's a big pig.
Yeah.
Where's my slice?
No shit,
Hey,
right?
in America, mate, if you can come here eventually, whenever we're not dealing with baby back bullshit. But anyway.
W's dad, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Hello.
W's dad. Rusty.
Nice.
Rusty, you should have pulled out. Anyway, how you doing? Bird. I love Webb. Not gonna lie.
There's a sibling rivalry.
These things just come to me. They just come to me. I don't know where they come from. Sorry. I have Tourette's.
Refrigerators.
Stuff the Tourette's. It's
Is
just
it Tourette's if
humor.
you come up with it? You have a different tick every time.
He doesn't know what PT is, John.
Yeah, they were Air Force. They didn't do that.
PT.
PT. That's a party time.
PT.
You know what they say? Down here, it's like they have a T-shirt. I thought you said rum, not run.
Yeah,
And it's a guy running with a bottle of rum in his hand.
Well, like the first time I went to the VA, they wanted to send me to PT, and I'm like, I can't do physical training. And they're like, no, physical therapy. I'm like, oh, I guess I can do that.
That is okay. That's a name. You are speaking a different language to me.
Oh, that's so mean.
David just started doing jumping jacks in the freaking VA.
Yeah, you know.
You are so mean.
Well, funnily enough, I ended up going off to my local psychiatrist.
We got somebody from Twitch. Hello.
What's up? Doc Brown in the house.
Hi, Twitch.
Definitely. But yeah, my psychiatrist, he's my biannual appointment and everything else. And he's because we've just come out of lockdown here in South Australia because of COVID. I ended up going and seeing him. I was stressed out. I was having a bad time and everything else because I had 4 kids under the age of 13 in a 3-bedroom house, and they were almost ready to kill each other.
And they're all still alive. Kudos.
Only just. I did drop 4 off at school, didn't I?
Meh,
When you go pick them up, they're like, Dad, you're like, not it. Not it. Dad.
Pretty much.
Prove it. What ball did you come from? What ball did you come from? Left or right?
So yeah, no, I absolutely love my kids and everything else. So, but it could be so much
Still want
worse.
to kill them sometimes.
Ducky says this for legal purposes, and this is being recorded.
Veterans Anonymous is not a.
The thing is that there's so many people that are out there nowadays here in Adelaide, here in Australia, that you guys have the VA. So you've got a Veterans Association. We've got DVA, and we have to fight to get seen. We have to fight to be able to have
same thing, bro.
Same thing here, bro. We've got veterans that are fighting, and I love having you on because it shows that there's veterans around the world that are getting fucked by their countries that we're supposed to give them care.
When you have senior leadership literally sitting in the parking lot of a VA, blowing their brains out.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we see so many, or we've got a homeless community here in Adelaide, and I would say probably 50 to 60% of them are veterans.
Night, Michael.
So, and that's the worst thing about it is there's just so many veterans that are unfortunately not getting looked after, not getting the help that they need, and they're just going by the wayside, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's crazy, especially seeing people out here when I see folks that they're, I'm a veteran, blah, 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 and I wish I had the time to be like, all right, cool, let's go to the VA. But there's a guy on Facebook, he might be on TikTok now, who does that. When he sees a veteran, I think he's in California, when he sees someone that has their little sign that says, I'm a veteran, I'm, blah, 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 he goes, come on, get in, let's go to the VA. And they're like, I don't want to. You're like, well,
why not?
Yeah.
First, you have
can't get any worse than it already is.
You have to be able to help yourself. We can't drag people in, and that's one of the things I had to learn. you know, and it sucks because I met some folks like that, like, dude, well, like, what? Let's go here. There's a program we can get you help, and they're like, I don't want to do that. You're like,
yeah.
all right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go down here.
I will say one thing, that if you truly have been like screwed over, that mistrust.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's not with all of them.
Right.
Well, in America,
So
it's a
I'm
lot
saying,
different.
like with us, it's just the quick fix burn when you've been burned so many times with like, this is just take this pill, just take that pill. We'll take this pill.
You know,
and not actually helping. That builds a hesitancy to go.
Well, and
then when you actually go, like, and you like, I literally called every business day for a year to get my hip looked at.
Yeah.
When I received disability for this hip, and it's becoming worse, I need to see my doc every single day for a year. Call them, harass them, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like, I understand saying like, you know, the ones that don't want to go, or they say, no, I'm not going to go. That mistrust or that burn that you felt before could be the cause, but it's not always.
Well, and like for me, the VA hospital in Iowa City is totally different from the VA hospital here in Des Moines, which it's sad that it should be the same standard, but it's not.
It's one of the things, you got too many people. Like if you come to South Dakota is literally the best VA in the United States, South Dakota and North Dakota, because demographically, we do not have the population density of other states. So they do not have all the workload of other VAs, and they still mess up. But one of the biggest things that I found, especially when you see those older heads out there, which I learned later after I retired, the VA was initially only for people that separated. So initially the VA was for people who didn't retire. Retirees weren't allowed to go to the VA.
Right.
So people that retired, they had a pension. The VA was for people that separated and didn't have a pension. So, but the VA was like, well, we're not getting enough people. I don't know exactly why, but I can hypothesize why they needed more people, because they can get more money if they help more people.
Right.
So they let in retirees. So I've literally talked to guys who retired from the military when I like went to high school, like not graduated, when I went to high school, and they were like, yeah, I can't go to the VA. I'm like, yes, you can. Like,
and then they were overwhelmed with the new wars.
Well, no, and that's the thing. They got overwhelmed, but the thing is, these people still need to get help.
Yes.
They still need to get care. They still serve. They still got hurt. Like, not a lot of people know about aircrafts, but Jen knows hydrazine. Hydrazine, one of the most toxic chemicals we still use today in jet engines. Pretty much, you take hydrazine in a fighter or bomber. I don't think they use them. They don't use it in B-1, do they?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they use it in mainly single engine aircraft. That literally, it's like nitrous. You hit the button, it dumps into your shit, and you are on a lawn dart until you're out of juice. Like, it's like the old shit. Fucking,
I'm out.
I'm out. Like, I got nothing left. And this stuff is bad, but this was mixed in fuel on fighters in Vietnam and Korea, or Vietnam, I think, and maybe even Korea when we had those fighters, you know, because it was a booster. And these guys were dealing with this carcinogen, you know, and you're like, you used to do what? Like,
yeah,
you know,
that's exactly it, Frank. That's exactly it. Frank just said that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. There's so many people out there. It's not even veterans.
Fighting horses now. They lost the emus. Just kidding.
Yes, I know we lost the emus. But in saying that, they're 80% feathers. You can hit them at 60 kilometers an hour, and they still keep on kicking. They are the epitome. And it is ridiculous. When you hit them, all they do is keep on running. So,
hey, Google, how fast is 60 kilometers for people that are in the freedom world?
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
You got to translate.
60 kilometers.
Convert 60 kilometers to mile per hour.
Yeah.
Here's information.
Oh, is this 50?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That is a big ass bird. That's pretty freaking fast.
Dude,
Yeah.
ostrich.
It's
Imagine
like
this ostrich attack, dog.
Ostriches are fast too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a genetic. Well, the emus are genetically the same as an ostrich
Except they're more rapey.
millions of years ago. It's just that
But-
Australia's become landlocked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys got those castaway birds or whatever those are.
Cassowaries, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those things are even worse than ostriches.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen a video
They've
of
got
like
a
an
nice
emu.
metal plate or a
Yeah.
nice bone plate right on the
Yeah.
head.
That guy was like, there was a guy in Australia
is my
sunning in his
nightmare.
yard, and one of those birds came up and started humping him, and he couldn't.
Yes. Yeah. If you actually, there's a guy going around Australia at the moment. He's called Sid Ventures, and he's showing some beautiful Australian scenery. He's gone all the way around Australia. Or he started here in South Australia, where I am. He's gone down into Victoria, gone up through New South Wales. He's now in Queensland, and going up towards Cairns. So, or as Cairns is how we say Cairns. So we drop the I. And we think it's in Cairns.
We don't word either. I don't word. It's all good.
So,
I
but yeah,
don't
he's
get it.
showing some amazing scenery.
So, Ducky, are you ready to
Australia.
slaughter these people? Over here?
Definitely. Let's have some fun. Since someone's already got his skins on,
Well, no, that's actually a shirt. He's not that white.
only just.
I got a question. When a guy
It wasn't if he wasn't covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
We would never know.
When a guy's got one of these on, they call it a wife beater. What do they call it when
Yes.
a female wears one?
A tank
Tank
top.
top.
Why? It's the same shirt.
I call it a tank top
Because she has
regardless of
guns.
who is it on.
Rib top.
Yes.
No.
Pardon?
I call it a tank top for
Is it-
both genders.
Well, with
Singlet, tank top,
because
wife
the
beater.
texture, it's a rib top.
Yeah.
Mm.
I still love that video I sent you, Jen, with the guy who goes to Walmart looking for a wife beater, and the guy goes, "I'll beat her for $40." He goes, "Dude, I want a T-shirt." He goes, "I'll give you my card." He goes, "You have cards?"
Aisle 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, they're ramen.
You know what? I'm like fucking froze. I'm like,
You weren't
you want me to
actually
freeze?
frozen. You weren't.
no, I was like, no, but all of you froze and I couldn't hear you, so I like started.
I love it because she doesn't freeze and she starts having Tourette's.
I do.
Yeah, you're not getting in the Coast Guard. They're gonna watch this. And be like, "Who's up?"
Mother bitches.
Buttercup.
Oh
There's
no, I thought you
Torah.
were gonna do your hour thing.
Yep.
Okay.
No, that was a wig camp.
I'm actually working on a new commercial because since people decided to take my working on a new one of those that it's even more better since everyone takes my artistic designs and tries to Skype it out there. But you know, like everybody else says, we said in the beginning of the show a little bit because Jarrett was on here. We're still got a couple jars of our Sacred Mountain sauce. It's not official. He doesn't have it until I actually get off here and go back and take it off the website. So if you guys want to get in on the donation, I'm going to be donating 100% of the proceeds from this sale of this sauce to Sacred Mountain Retreat Center. SMRC done so much for me. There'd be no Sauce Boss right here today without SMRC. We have a brand new website, a lot easier to peruse. You can see all of our amazing sauces from our original head of the line, you know, mild up to our new booty out and right there, our habanero sauce. This is the perfect sauce when you want to add a little spice to your life. Get a little habanero in you.
Looks like you're seasoning Ducky.
We gotta
Which
see.
isn't
Hey,
fair
it
because
goes
you kept
good-
sending it to him.
It goes good on Ducky.
I could really make it awkward.
Yeah, another thing is, guys, if you want to rep it right here, we have patches. We don't need no stinking patches. We all need stinking patches. You know, we sell patches. We have stickers, which come with every order. Just getting out there, like I said, all this is 100% funding, helping out our food trailer adventure. So the more sauce you buy, the easier I get to my goal. And we're getting out there, traveling, doing our thing. But that's it, barbecuesauce.com. If you have a veteran promo code, VET4Life, use it. If you have another proprietary promo code, you can use it. We have a few out there. If you need it, go for it. I try to help out where I can. But if you don't. It's all good. Love you all. Thank you, barbecue. I gotta go let my mutts out.
And
He's
I'm
only
just drinking a Red Bull.
You guys listen to the carnage. Sounds like a dog fighting.
Ruh-roh.
The problem is that it's not even 11 a.m. in the morning, so I can't really drink alcohol yet.
Well, they call that.
I'm drinking water. This is just water.
They
Who
call
says
it
a good
day,
idea for bulldogs?
they call it day drinking, Ducky.
Yes.
Oh, trust me, on Anzac Day this year, so our Remembrance Day is Anzac Day, and that's the 25th of April. By 4:30 in the morning, I'd already had 3 drinks, and they were alcoholic. By 9 o'clock, I had added another 8, so I wasn't really fit.
Yeah.
What are you guys remembering?
That's our annual service for us remembering the fallen of Anzac Cove, Gallipoli, and World War I, World War II.
Gotcha.
So that's our national holiday.
Like your Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we've also got another one coming up in November, the 11th of the 11th, so signifying the end of the World Wars.
Yep. We do something here. Same.
Far.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When you think that
Round 3, fight.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you look at it and you go, okay, the First World War that we had was in 1918. The next one was 1939. It's coming up to an anniversary fairly soon.
Yeah.
And
I just literally listened to a guy on my podcast, and he was joking about Germany. And he said, Germany gets a little spicy every couple. And he goes, they've been kind of quiet for like 40 years. So we should be kind of looking like, hey guys, how you doing over there? What's going on? Everything
I know
okay?
you hungry.
No, I think we've got to have to worry about a certain other person that is in his own little world.
Who?
You know what he's talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whose turn?
A certain
South
country
Boss
that's
Kittens.
near China.
South Boston Kittens.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So got these. Okay. So we are finishing off a tie team. It's 2-2. I can't see your hand, lady. Oh, there it is. Name the superhero you most identify with. Boss.
Batman.
Not top answer. Kittens.
Oh,
Superman.
Superman's number 1.
How do most people identify
Batman's
with a
number
alien?
3.
They answer a bunch of Mexicans. I'm an alien.
Me?
I'm an alien.
Oh, like double time.
Alien. Yeah. She's identifying herself.
All right. Number 1 answer is Superman. Number 3 is Batman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers remain on the board. No strikes against you. Sai. Just notice that. Name the superhero you most identify with.
Captain America.
Not on the board.
What?
Maybe before the super serum.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I just watched that the other night.
Miss Kittens, 1 strike against you. Name a superhero you most identify with.
I got one.
Spider-Man.
Number 5.
Yes.
Yeah, Cap's self-righteous as will be.
Sorry. Uncle Si, one strike against you. Name a superhero, or name the superhero you most identify with.
I was going to say it, and I thought Cap would be on before this guy, but not stealing Frank's answer. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Number 4.
Yes.
3 answers remain. One strike against you. Name the superhero you most identify with.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
2.
Was she that super? Not really.
Just 2 answers remain on the board.
Piss a bunch of people off. No, just talking shit.
I'm counting, not paying attention. My bad, I can barely hear anyway. So,
name how many guys can beat up a woman in a bikini. 0.
2 answers remain. One strike against you. Name the superhero you most identify with.
I wish I looked more like this guy, but Aquaman, Jason Momoa. I'm drawing a blank, Jen. Oh.
Ah.
All right, Miss Kittens. 2 answers remain on the board. 2
Frank,
strikes
that's not a
against
superhero,
you.
bro.
You get. I think he is nowadays, but
Yeah.
2 strikes against you. You get this one wrong. The other team has a chance to steal the point. Name the superhero you most identify with.
Thor.
Trump.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Sauce Bus.
Who's on the
Ducky.
board?
Who's on the board?
Superman, Wonder Woman, Iron Man, Batman. That's who's on the
You
board.
didn't ask me.
Dude, I'm a
Superman.
comic book nerd.
Wonder Woman, Batman, Iron Man, Spider-Man.
So we
The
have
Two answers
some
remain.
here. If we go for the popular, you can go the Flash. A lot of 16-year-old boys will identify with that guy. You can go with the Hulk. The Hulk.
Yep.
Hulk smash.
Final answer?
I was thinking,
That was going to be my
gonna go
next
Hulk
one.
or even for the disabled Charles Xavier.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think Hulk. I've seen more people with Hulk tattoos than Professor X.
True. Very true.
We'll go
Final
with the
answer?
Hulk.
Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be the next one.
Hulk smash.
Remaining answer. Deadpool.
Oh, how we forget
That'll
Deadpool?
be my third option.
How we forget Deadpool?
Wolverine.
He actually ranks higher than Hulk.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been in the lexicon of America for the last 5 years. Deadpool's been out there.
Yeah. Well,
And
when
the
you have a
writer,
look at-
the writer just literally, I don't know if you guys know this. So the writer went on this pretty amazing artistic journey with Deadpool, where he actually had Deadpool kill everyone in the MCU because Deadpool figured out he was a comic getting drawn, going over the same shit. So he went through and killed everybody. Then he left the comic, and the comic writers and artists and everyone, Deadpool killed them.
Oh, wow.
And in that comic, he turns and breaks the fourth wall and is like, I'm coming for you, the reader.
I'm surprised that Wolverine wasn't on there.
I kind of was
Wolverine's
too.
a malcontent. No one wants to be Wolverine.
I do.
He is the veteran
just so he can be
superhero.
the ultimate person to go like this with the 3 claws and then remove 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's already done that in a movie, but it's the other way around.
Yes.
And he has got control of all three, which is weird.
Yeah.
All right, Ducky, Uncle Si, show your hands. Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil food layer cake.
Moist.
Why are you smacking? No, Ducky went first. It's just like you smacked the camera.
Oh, I saw.
Smacking the camera.
I heard, and I see.
One was me slapping the table, and then Si was slapping the camera. Okay, so it's a cake, a double stuffed cake. Okay, pregnancy.
What?
Not on the
Cakes
board.
can't get
Either one.
pregnant.
American Pie.
Yeah.
That just means that would be
All right,
like
Ducky, type neither on the board.
Dang.
Sauce Boss, Kitten's hands. Right. Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil food layer cake.
Sweet.
Number 1.
Oh.
So 3 answers remain on the board. No strikes against you, Ducky. Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil's food layer cake.
I'm going to get in the shit for this.
Is she there?
I've never
Is
seen
she
one.
there?
No, she isn't. She's at work. So, and I've got no idea what the cake looks like. So that's even worse. Round.
Things not.
She's thick,
This
boys. She's
is
thick.
where Steve Harvey turns to you and go, "Boy, you stupid."
One strike against you, Sauce Boss.
Oh goodness.
Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil's food layer cake.
Tasty.
Number 2.
Ooh, Sauce Boss coming in.
Yeah, that's
All right,
the point.
Ducky, 1 strike against you. 2 answers remain.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to get a strike for this one. You know it. I know it. Filled with hot air.
Say it. Say it.
He's just like, fuck it, I'm going. It's 11 a.m.
Pretty much.
Let them eat cake. All right, Sauce Boss. 2 strikes against you. You get this one wrong. The other team has a chance to steal the point.
Sorry about that one.
Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil's food layer cake.
Succulent or rich, like juicy.
Ooh.
Succulent, rich.
What are you doing with your hand?
He's kneading his brain.
Since we've gone 3 strikes, I've got to look it up.
All right, Kittens, sigh, Uncle for devotion, motherfuck, what the fuck? Uncle Sigh, cuddling kittens, open for fucking discussion. I can speak English.
Right.
I have no idea.
I don't know what I don't know what this cake is. But
I
there's
do.
2 answers that remain on the board. Name something your partner has in common with a vanilla frosted devil's food layer cake.
The only thing I can think of is they have layers.
She's not an onion.
No.
All right, Shrek.
Hello, Shrek.
All right, Shrek. She has layers.
I don't know. Is it devil food cake? Or is she like a devil? I don't know.
I was going to say, I'm going to steal from the audience and say devil. Yeah, I agree with that.
Devil or
Final
full of
answer?
cream. But devil food doesn't usually have anything in it. I think it's just that plain basic crap.
I'll tell you guys what it is once this is over.
I've got a photo ready for it.
Final answer.
Devil then?
Devil.
Yeah, the devil.
Oh.
Yeah.
So a vanilla covered devil food cake is that? It's just a chocolate cake that's layered with white frosting.
I was gonna say
devil's food cake.
It's just very rich chocolate.
Yeah,
that's devil's food. It's very
That's
rich
not
chocolate.
Devil's food cake.
Yes, that is. It's very
then
rich
why
chocolate.
does the stuff at the grocery store look like those cakes with the hole in the center and it's that weird spongy material? No, it says devil food on
the angel food cake.
Devil's food is the chocolate.
That's why I was like, why is it chocolate?
The bunt is a shape of a cake.
Well,
so
Felix,
you can have devil's food in a round or a
Two
bunt.
answers that remain on the board. Creamy.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ducky, you were close.
And surprising.
I was gonna say, Felix, you should have said because.
Yeah, we pretty much cream filled.
Obviously, like I said, I don't even know what the hell that is.
I didn't know what it was. I was thinking of I guess it's called Angel's food cake. I just know it tastes funky and I don't like it.
But no,
I was thinking angel food, and I was like, wait, I've never seen one frosted, layered. Because you use whipped cream and strawberries on angel food.
Yep, devil's food is dark, rich chocolate.
Okay, do you guys have Black Forest cake over there?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is either.
What is
Black Forest? German chocolate cake, coconut, deep dark chocolate. Oh, it's incredible.
I hate it. I hate shredded coconuts. That cake literally has a place in hell because I'm like, ooh, chocolate cake, and I eat it, and then there's like wood chips inside. I'm like, what the?
I like German chocolate cake. It's okay.
If it's homemade, with this like chocolate, yo no sé. Can't do it.
So you eat the what is it? That leche cake, tres leches.
Tres leche.
See, I can't do that. It's like soggy. Anything that's got a soggy texture, so like tiramisu.
Well, you were even saying today that, it was today that you're like, I'm a picky, or yesterday.
I'm a picky eater.
Yeah. You were saying you're a picky eater.
I've got texture issues.
Tiramisu, I will tear up a piece of tiramisu. I love that. Oh, that's incredible. You too, Dan, huh? I wonder why.
Yes.
Or is that your urge for chocolate, Dan?
That's what I thought we were talking about.
Chocolate, Dan?
You guys have the Cheesecake Factory. I know that to be sure. But here in Australia, we've actually got a place called the Cheesecake Shop. All they deal with is cakes. That is it. Nothing else. And I'm just loading up.
Yummy.
We're gonna get flagged like Scramjet did yesterday.
I'm trying to find in their shop their Black Forest. But they do a whole heap of, like, these are
cheesecake, angel food cake.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, see, I don't like my cheesecakes with anything on them. I like just plain original cheesecake. Don't mess with perfection.
Do you like the Philly cheesesteak or Philly cheesecake or New York style cheese?
I like both, but if it's got that fruit topping stuff on it, I'll scrape it off and I won't touch it.
I'll be okay with the fruit, but it's the syrup, the fruity syrup.
I don't like the syrup either.
Oh, I love like strawberries and chocolate syrup drizzle. Oh,
no, I can't do chocolate.
See, I like strawberries and chocolate with like where you dip it in the stuff. I'm fine with that, but in cakes,
that's
not my thing.
I would have to pick at that.
That looks yummy. Whoa.
Unless the cake itself had
black cherries,
cocoa in it.
No, it's chocolate sponge layered with vanilla flavored cream, hand crushed sour cherries, finished with fresh cream, sour cherry glaze, and Belgium chocolate shavings.
Freaking
take the glaze and the chocolate off, and I might eat it.
drooling like Homer Simpson over here.
John, if you keep yelling at me, I'm gonna keep saying it the wrong way.
That's a TV show, Strawberry Shortcake. I remember that from the 80s.
The
Cartoon, yeah.
cartoon. Yeah, my older sister, that was like one of
There
her
was
favorites.
like Strawberry
She had
Shortcake.
stupid dolls that smelled like.
Yeah, blueberry muffin. You had lemon something else. Yeah.
Yep.
You had cherry something. Yeah.
Wasn't it lemon tart?
I like how they you guys are stalling because you're getting your asses kicked, but keep on.
I'm not stalling shit.
Who's
We
up?
get distracted by cake.
Yeah.
Let them eat
Let
cake.
It's
them
not our
cake.
fault.
No.
Now, Dave, it's down, not at the screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah, don't slap us. This one
saw
maybe
it.
a little bit. All right. Name a great way to relax. Ducky.
Drink. Drink alcohol.
Not the top answer. Sai.
TV.
Number 3.
Ooh, okay, at least we're
1,
in.
2, 3. All right, so number 3 and number 6. Number 3 is watch TV. 6 is drinking.
Ducky.
How many
you
total
disappoint
answers?
me.
6. So 4
Okay.
answers remain on the board. Name a great way to relax.
Bubble bath. Like you soak in the tub with the Epsom salts, with the
You
candles.
put the lime in the
In
coconut.
the coconut.
and
You
shake
shake
it
it
up. Ooh, ooh.
It's
Sorry,
like
not gonna take it.
self-care. Ah.
Sigh.
Great way to
I'm
relax.
gonna start freaking marking these cards because it's hard to count. Uncle Sai, 2 answers on the board. Watch TV, drinking. Name a great way to relax. 1 strike against you.
Sex.
Well, it is the after 9 version, isn't it?
Number 5.
Yay!
That's talking about self-care.
I
Miss
relax.
Kittens.
I relax once or twice a day then. Holy crap.
Isn't it Lonely Island that have that song? I just
Yes. Feels so good.
Need to add that to the
3
beard
answers
list.
remain on the board. 1 strike against you, Miss Kittens. Name a great way to relax.
Exercise.
Oh,
What?
no, really?
It's completely nixing all the ways I relax.
Wow.
I was built different or whatever that.
I was built different.
I must be. My goodness.
All right, Uncle Sai, 2 strikes against you. You get this one wrong. The other team has a chance to steal the point. Watch TV, sex, and drinking is on the board. Name a great way to relax.
Reading.
Number 1 answer.
Obviously, they're doing it wrong. Because they ain't no book ever called me the fuck down. I'm just saying, like, you got pages and you got booty. I'm going to
See you. Oh, mother bitches, that was mother.
Ouch. Ouch.
2 answers remain on the board. 2 strikes against you. Get this one wrong. The other team has a chance to steal the point. Name a great way to relax.
Crafting. Like arts and crafts.
Oh.
Seriously? These people react not the way I do.
They're probably questions they're asking in New York or California. So you got to take that.
I think most of
Probably.
them, they survey like the Mall of America, don't they?
A lot of them, yeah.
Excuse me. All right, Ducky stuffs both.
Fishing.
Open for discussion. Name a great way to relax.
What's on the board?
Fishing.
reading, watching TV, sex, and drinking.
Working out.
That's exercising, is working out. I'd be looking either fishing or camping.
Yeah. Swimming's working out. Boating. On a boat.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah.
But
I'll let you answer this. Go for it. Whatever you think is right, Ducky, go for it.
I'm leaning towards fishing because every guy goes out fishing just to get his head clear sometimes.
Fishing. Yeah, we'll go with fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing. Let's wipe the decks with them.
You're joking.
Two Australians failed me. I had Ducky in my back pocket, or front pocket, and I had Grant in my back pocket. I literally had a pocket full of freaking Aussies, and I went
You might want to
noi.
check on my Facebook profile of the photo of me.
Sleep.
That is my name.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kittens, I didn't take it because it's actually hot tubbing.
Oh.
What is?
Okay.
She said taking a bath.
Marinating in your own juices.
Well, isn't that
like
same
the
as sex
candle-
sometimes?
If you're doing it right, you're doing it right.
Yeah, if you do it right, yeah.
I gotta go. I'm really busy. I need to know this shit about my brothers.
So what's the score now?
Oh, whoa. 4-3.
4? That's it?
Good night. Yeah.
We're right there.
They're snapping at our heels. Come on, Felix.
Hey, Ducky, do you play Call of Duty?
Oh.
Lame.
It's okay, Ducky. Neither do I. I suck at it.
I'm more into the forest and 7 Days to Die.
What?
Sometimes Ark.
What game are you talking about, brother?
I think he's just talking about like
Those
going
three
out in
games
the
on
outback of
PC.
the. I think he's just talking about literally going in the Australian wilderness, and that's what they call it. It's like go outside. You have 7 days to die until you make it home.
Accurate. Well, that's what they used to do. If you look back in what they used to call it was walkabout.
Yeah, the
for
walkabout.
The Aboriginal culture actually had it as a walkabout. They would go and spend 7 days or a fortnight or things like that and get lost in the bush and have to survive. And that was their ceremony to actually become a man.
I think we need more walkabouts for people nowadays. I'm just saying.
It would help control.
No, am I the only one that just thought that? Lost in the bush to become a man.
Yes. Well, in saying that, there is a group that has just started. Well, it's been going for a couple of years now. It's called Walkabout Bros. There's a guy that I follow from TikTok. His name is Gray the Bushy. I know that I've sent Cuddling Kittens his info occasionally. He's got a really good program, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks or over the next couple of months, he's going to be on YouTube and doing a walkabout over in Brisbane.
Nice.
What it is it's self-care, self-help. He's actually going to be quitting smoking, and he's wanting to bring people from the States and organise people from Britain and everything to come down to Australia for a 14-day walkabout, seeing a whole heap of places in Australia. So over in the west, over in Western Australia, going down to Albany, going all over the place. And it's no electronics, no drinking. Yes, you can.
I'm out. Sorry.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
But
it's
more the fact of, it's more the fact to actually get veterans, first responders, actually out of the headspace of
Nice.
get your health to a point where you can live again, instead of going, I can't deal with it anymore, I need out. So
I think like John, I think
Which
like John.
listener is in
I think like John is saying, it's just a big Aussie plot to get rid of everybody else. You're going to invite us down there and then just lose us in the bush and we die.
No,
I know, bro. Yeah.
We're looking at actually televising it and everything else. So it'll actually be a full documentary.
Oh, cool. Make sure to keep us up to date on anything you get, bro. Please.
Definitely will. Well, Gray the Bushy has already put a YouTube video out already. He's talking about the militant vegetarians that are here in Australia.
Oh.
That they have actually done a whole heap of other stuff that shouldn't have happened. So he only released the video yesterday, and he's on TikTok, YouTube. He's looking at doing another few other things as well. But yeah, watch this space. He's going to be doing big things fairly soon.
Awesome. Good to hear.
So I believe it's those two turn for the next round.
Am I the only one that heard chimes?
Might have been me.
No, that was me
No.
slamming my elbow down in my glass.
No, it was really faint, and I don't know how I hear these really faint noises, but it sounded like chimes. So
Don't go into your ghost
That was
bullshit
probably
right now,
me
woman.
moving
I
my
know
seat
you.
on
it is
the
not
floor.
ghost bushy.
Start your ghosty.
It's tinnitus.
No, it doesn't sound anything like that because I do have. Moving on. All right, talk about
Cuddles,
Miss
I
Kitten.
understand that one.
I
What's the
know,
quickest way to
Felix-
make a black man leave the room? Talk about ghosts.
Well, funnily you should
No,
say that.
No, it's not funny at all. Let's go.
Game,
funny.
game.
I'll tell you after.
My window is open, so if it is moving, my window's open. Just saying. All right. If you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose? I think I'll Kitten first.
Back.
Not on the board.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Eyes.
Not on the board.
Wow.
What? I didn't even go dirty on that one.
7 answers.
I gotta say it.
7 answers on the board. Show of hands, Ducky side. Me or if you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose? Alert.
Ears.
Not on the board.
Come on.
The
You're-
people they asked were not veterans.
Sigh.
Your sexual organs. Your junk, your coochie, your ha-has, your moo-moo.
penis?
Tacos.
Hey. it's
Slow
him.
down. From your original statement, I will take it for penis.
Okay.
I was trying to just leave the obvious ones in there so we can get it.
That's
Ducky.
number 7 on the board.
Holy
I was
shit.
actually trying to have a little bit
Last answer.
of tact.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't
Telling
need the
you.
carpet down. We
Slow
don't need
down
tact.
there, Uncle Si. All right, Miss Kittens, if you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose?
The knees.
Number 6.
How did knees and
Wait.
Not
1,
back
2,
make it.
3,
How-
4, 5.
Yeah.
No, 6 knees.
I'm still
Okay, I'm gonna have
flummoxed.
to start doing this because these answers over the board and shit like yeah. Organization, Uncle Si, no size against you. Strikes. No strikes against you. If you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose?
Your heart?
Number 5.
Boobs.
All right. All
I
right.
mean, your husband would kill you, Mother Reaper.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Mister would.
Mr.
Miss
would not be
Kittens, if you
happy.
could replace any body part for a newer model, Which would you choose?
Boobs.
You gotta say
Number
it.
2.
Yeah.
Number 2 answer on the board. Boobs. All right, 3 answers remain on the board. No strikes against you. Uncle Si, if you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose?
My liver.
I don't know what you're talking about. My liver's an Olympic athlete. As soon as we bring in drinking to the Olympics.
You're joking.
Strike 1. Miss Kitten, 3 answers remain on the board. 1 strike against you. If you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose?
I don't know. Nose?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I was like, I know a lot of women that want to change their nose.
All right, Uncle Si, 2 strikes against you. You get this one wrong. The other team has a chance to steal the point. If you could replace any body part for a newer model, which would you choose?
The female hoo-ha?
The taco?
Yeah, the taco, the bearded clam.
Why would anyone want to replace that? What's wrong with the one we had?
Because they had like 5 kids and it got wore out. I don't know.
What? It doesn't quite work like that.
That's not how any of this works.
Might be why I'm single still. I don't know.
All right, sauce boss.
When you're not hitting the walls.
Okay. I got a couple of answers, but I'm not sure which. I'm thinking
what's on the
skin
board?
because, yeah.
Boobs, heart, knees, penis.
See, that's why I thought
What do you got?
taco would be on
You
there.
said
I'm thinking hair or
Heart.
skin. Hair or skin, because when you
Here's
think
not a
about
body
it,
part.
I thought you were saying
Yeah.
something else.
skin is, yeah.
Skin is an organ.
It's an organ, which is a body part.
Mm.
Same as heart. Yeah.
Heart is a body
Yeah.
part, which is an organ. Skin's the biggest organ on your body, which is a body part. Teeth.
Or teeth, butt.
Teeth.
Mm.
A lot
Yeah.
of people want that nice smile. Hi, I'm the sauce boss. Nice
True.
to meet you. We'll go
Final
with
answer.
Teeth.
teeth.
What? Yeah.
I bet it was brain.
We are tied once again. It is stomach,
Stomach.
Why would you?
butt,
Oh, Ducky. You said butt. I'm
booty,
sorry. Booty, booty, booty.
and the legs.
But that's knees.
Hmm?
That's knees as well.
Legs. I don't know. I don't know if I actually would. If I could have long legs.
In a short torso.
I already have. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like,
My
it reminds
legs
me of
are
the
already
bedazzled.
more.
It reminds me of the Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser when when he wanted to be an athlete, but they made him like dumb. He was like at the basketball game. How was the game? It was good. We did good. His wishes were all jacked up from the devil because he wasn't specific.
Well, it is top of the hour.
Yes, it is.
Another tie.
I was just gonna say we do have another tie. Ducky, are you willing to come back and actually break the tie next time?
Well, I hope so. Definitely, I'm willing to come back. I'm hoping that I'll be able to be back next week, if not later.
Love when you're on. Love when you're on, mate. You're hilarious. Thank you.
Yeah. No, well, definitely, it's fun to be able to actually talk. Like when you think about everything that's been. So this is my final thought. Sorry about that.
I know. I was just gonna ask you to do so.
Yep. When you think that 20 years ago, the only communication face-to-face that you could do was over face-to-face. 20 years on, we are now able to talk to people across the world in real time and have communication. That is the best thing. It's the only thing that we need to be able to do, and openly communicate about everything.
Right on.
Holy crazy
My
people.
AT&T.
I'm fucking agree.
Becky's selling the AT&T stocks over here.
Hey, if you want to send them, I'll take them.
All right, Uncle Si. Final thoughts.
Yeah, like I say all the time, you know, reach out. If you person that you reach out to doesn't answer, keep reaching out. They might be going through their own stuff and reaching out to somebody else, you know. You only lose when you quit trying. So just keep trying, you know. If I can't help you, somebody else can, or we know somebody else that can help you. So thanks, everybody. Love y'all.
Miss Cuddling Kittens, if you will, please.
You have to take care of yourself. You cannot pour into other people and help them with their problems unless you take care of yourself first. So please, at some point this week, take that time, invest it into yourself, even if it's something as simple as sitting on the back porch with a cup of coffee. Trust me, you need that time. That's all I got.
Yes, agree. Felix.
What'd you call me?
Agree, Felix.
By your damn name.
My name is Felix. Thank you very much. But anyway,
Felipe.
you guys, just like I said, you can't help others if you can't help yourself. You know, if you don't think there's people out there for you, give me a fucking call. Straight up, ask anyone that's done it. I answer my phone. I answer my phone for telemarketers where I know it's a telemarketer because it might not be a telemarketer because sometimes shit comes in kind of weird. Right. Always, I've called folks, and I'm that dude where I've been there. I help all these folks. I do all this stuff. We helped start a network and got all these people together. And I was not the one that was reaching out to get help. I was in here trying to kill myself slowly, you know, doing other shit and let my life go off the rails. I finally got that shit straight. And you need to reach out. There are people here for you. You are not alone. Like 100%. I have called folks. I will take time out. I take time out of my day. Not I will. I do. I take time out of my day because you're way more important than me selling a jar of this. Because for one, if you ain't here, who's gonna buy my shit? That's not the reason, but on the real, like that person is more important, you know, in the whole grand scheme of things. You are more important than all the business bullshit we have out there going on in our lives. And people say it. Everyone gets busy. I even posted a TikTok about it. Like, quit calling people and see who calls you, because that's a real thing. Just try it. Imagine it. Quit calling people for 1 week and see who reaches out to you. I did. Guess who reached out to me? 3 people. W, Dave, and another friend of mine. That 1 week, I literally stayed off of social media, didn't post a shit, didn't do anything, no TikToks, no nothing, and I had 3 people reach out to me. Now, Dave, that's a given because we have a morning night text thing going on. But W randomly just called me. I was driving home from something in my head, thinking about something not bad, just, you know, letting the wheels turn, working shit out for business and life. And he just gave me a call, and I was like, dude, thanks for calling. He goes, what? I'm like, dude, seriously, like that made a fucking difference in my whole thought process because I didn't reach out to you. You took your time to call me. So you never know what that one reach out, that one text is going to do for someone's mental well-being. Be that pill, not the poison pill. Be the good pill. Be the pill that keeps them in the matrix where they're eating steak and not out the matrix fucking eating mush. I still think Neo chose wrong. But anyway.
Thanks. So I'm actually going to pull this back up, and this will be part of my final thoughts. This is, like I said, where you can find us, our information and stuff like that. You can reach out to any of these Facebooks. I recommend you can email us, or you can reach out to our Facebook Messenger. The Facebook Messenger will alert all of us to who is available, and and I've always said it, if I'm not your cup of tea and you need help, I will help you find who your cup of tea is. I don't know why I keep using the cup of tea thing, because I throw it in the hub. But anyway, just to lighten a little bit up. But yes, these are our times of resources, and each and every one of us on this network, we do what we do because it's also therapy to us. And we, you got Kyle out there running.
Yeah.
Got Tom doing his thing, Felix doing his thing, Miss Judy rocking it, Lunchbox, Miss Kittens and her TikToks. Because I think we should have a separate site that has TikToks on it, just because if that, it's entertaining. It truly is.
I look forward to her morning thoughts.
I do.
Definitely.
And the crazy thing is they come across my FYP page all the time.
Well, that's the thing is I ended up, or in our Discord group, Cuddles, I know that you've seen some of the morning thoughts that I have. Sometimes we can't release them because they're a little bit out there. But I end up, I turn around, everyone turns around and says, "Oh, good morning." I'm like, well, it's already this day and it's already one day ahead of you. So
yeah.
I always
You'd be like, no, it's afternoon. I'm just like, damn it, Ducky. Not in America. Don't get me excited.
Talking to us from the future.
Exactly. I have too much fun with it. I'm here just to stir the pot half the time. And there's
that's
days
what I do, bro.
Yep.
I say shit that no one else is allowed to say.
So. But yeah, I'm now changed
halfway
a
offended by
lot
that.
of my info, and it's Ducky Vetran on TikTok, Ducky Vetran on Instagram as well. So, but yeah, as Felix mentioned, I actually used my own personal Facebook to actually message him earlier as well, saying about the game. That way, we would actually have a little discussion while you guys were while you were trying to answer the questions. So, but no, thank you guys very much for having me. It's amazing to be able to chat with you guys on a one-on-one basis, but also as a group and having it in real time. Like 20 years ago, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is futuristic Star Trek shit. Right? I'm sitting here on a cell phone with no buttons, a glass screen, and like.
And there's more technology in this device than they went to the moon with.
Right.
Exactly.
They keep saying that shit, but we also lost the footage. Not the footage. We lost the discs that held the reel of information that sent us to the moon. It's gone.
Conspiracy.
Well, no, they weren't discs. They were film. The film. Those are just gone. They don't have them anymore.
It's the dark side of the moon. Have you not seen Transformers?
I know.
This debate shall continue. I promise we will have Ducky back. This tie will be broken, like we say every week.
And this is not a planned tie, people. Trust me.
It is not planned, exactly. So we will have Ducky back, and hopefully we will break this tie, because we do have an upcoming feud once we can get a hold of our other Aussie, and we will have Aussies versus United States Family Feud.
Is that even fair?
Shush. Shush.
Don't they get a handicap?
It depends on if we actually buy the game.
We'll see y'all next week here on the Crossroads. Deuces. Oh, mother bitches, I have.
Pause, everyone. Just pause to make it feel better.
Oh, will you not do this to me, computer? Bye.